The conclusion of Chief of War Episode 3 provides a plenty of complex stuff to analyze. The protagonist of Chief of War, played by Jason Momoa, is the warrior Kayana, a real-life historical hero renowned for both his extraordinary journeys away from his native place and his culturally transformative deeds on the Hawaiian Islands. The historical setting of Chief of War transports Apple TV Plus customers to a crucial period in the island's history. Although Hawaii is shown in the show as being divided into 4 separate kingdoms, these nations would eventually unite to form a single, cohesive kingdom. The start of Western influence, which would ultimately result in Hawaii becoming a U.S. state in the 20th century, is also shown in the series. Despite having a time jump after Episode 2, Chief of War is set in the late 18th century. Englishman John Young has been teaching the language to people on the island of Hawaii, and Kayana has been able to learn reasonable English during his time on the British ship. In addition to merely acquiring English, Kayana's time at sea has given him knowledge of firearms and other weapons not previously found in the Hawaiian Islands. He finds this fascinating and searches for a means to obtain a significant number of firearms throughout the episode in order to return to Hawaii stronger. Following a brief transition to King Kahekili, the episode begins with Kayana learning how to shoot a weapon. In Episode 1, Temuera Morrison's character, Kahekili, deceived Kayana into assisting him in taking over the island of Oahu. This creates a clear incentive for Kayana, who wants to defeat Kahekili and return to the Hawaiian Islands to make amends. Kayana and Vi, a lady she meets on shore, identify themselves as Hawaiian. Given that the Western ships will still travel that route, Vi is interested in establishing trade between the English and Hawaii. Knowing that it might be their only option, she aspires to use compromise to limit British dominance. In exchange for his assistance persuading the chiefs of Hawaii to create these trade routes, Vi is prepared to give Kayana the weaponry he requires. Vi understands that English traders would eventually obtain Hawaiian sandalwood, which is a precious resource that might be quite advantageous. Kamehameha is introduced in Episode 3 in the most fierce manner imaginable, showcasing his strength in an underwater competition. He then makes his way back to the island of Hawaii's Kau district, where he talks with the king. The king is near death, and Kiua, Kamehameha's cousin, will take the throne. An instantaneous dualism between Kiua and Kamehameha is established in this royal gathering. Kamehameha maintains that the true strategic potential is to create a sustainable food supply, while Kiua, despite his age advantage, is more reckless and wants to beat Kahekili in battle. We first encountered Kahumanu in Episode 2, and her father, Moku, has a particular justification for her being engaged to Kamehameha. Despite the fact that Kamehameha is not the heir apparent, Moku believes he has a bright future. Kahumanu should assist Kamehameha in reaching his full potential, according to Moku. This worries Kahumanu because she was informed during her consultation with the seer Tala that she would never be able to conceive Kamehameha's offspring. She worries that she won't be able to carry out the role that queens are supposed to play in a monarchical society if she were to become a queen. Kayana's stay away from Hawaii includes a subplot that introduces viewers to Tony, a sailor who befriends Kayana and assists in teaching him English. Unfortunately, there is also a disgusting, racist man named Marley on board the ship who views Hawaii as nothing more than a way to earn some money. Tony is taken hostage by Marley and the other racist thugs at the end of the episode, who threaten to sell him into slavery. Although it's unclear what will happen to Tony, the episode clearly set up a competition between Kayana and Marley, who both want to return to Hawaii but have distinct plans for their European integration. A prophecy about a great monarch who will rise and unite the islands has been proposed by the Chief of War. We now see that Moku thinks Kamehameha is the monarch who was predicted, whereas Kahekili thinks he is. Moku sensed it when Kamehameha was born on the night of the comet, during the beginning of the prophecy. Whether or not Kamehameha has children, Moku thinks that Kahumanu will help shape him into the man he is meant to be. In addition, Moku's view establishes a crucial plot point, a succession dispute between Kamehameha and Kiu, that was hinted at in Chief of War Episode 3. Gunpowder and Kayana can only make the fire worse.